Back in the gym. Filming, it's extremely busy as well, which does not help the camera anxiety. I've just shot another fish. So it's 8 o'clock. We're 2 movements into, I'd say push, but it's really the shoulder day. So seat cable fly, worked up to just one really hard set, and then drop set it, and then did the rest of us with the weight we drop set it to. Like with the cable flies, the main focus is just trying to get my chest and rib cage as open as possible. So if you watch like the angle, I have my elbow in. That's the aim. It's not really, I'm not that bothered about where my hand's going. It's more how wide I can get my elbow to my shoulder down. Open. Hope that makes sense. And then 3 sets of dumbbell side raise there. Kind of like threesome, couple pump warm-up sets. With the 10s, I just went straight into 17s for like 20, and then 2 sets of 25s for like 10-inch reps. I'm not that overly bothered at how perfect my form is with the side raise, or dumbbell side raise. Because it feels good in the way I've been doing it. The way I've been doing it since I was 14, 13 I think. Side raise is one of the first things I've ever done in my room with dumbbells, so I connect very well to it. Right, so the Megamas shoulder press, 2 sets there, nothing mental, just trying to kind of keep the rep range between kind of like 6 to 12 reps in both sets. So I should manage 3 plates there for 7, and then 2.5 plates for, I think it was more than 10. I don't know. That machine's fucking, it's, because it's so vertical, and obviously using the leverage system of being like flex, fitness copy, it's so fucking heavy. So 3 plates, I'm very chuffed for that. And then we had been doing the Gymlet, the Megamas decline as the main chest press for the day. We're trying to focus on more of like the top line. Just when we look at my photos, we swapped it today to the Gymlet incline, as it's just a far superior movement and like path of the machine, because as you're pressing up, you're pressing right into the upper top of your pec, a bit into your front delt, so it hits so fucking good. But that's also a very humbling piece. I was really fucking awkward to spot. So I managed to stack for I think 8, and then a couple off the stack there for I think 10. But today's session, like the shoulder session, it's very like in, out, jig about, fuck off. Did some very quick maths in my head and realised the shoulder volume we've been doing is lower than what should be. So we're adding an additional movement to the end of the session. So just the Gymlet shoulder press. But I think Mike's having a bit of a moment now. So this machine, you can adjust the pivot of the seat. The benefit of this is you can have it lined up so you're essentially pressing from behind the mat. So you're pressing from here rather than relying in front of you here. So it really opens up your delts and your chest. It's a wicked way to finish because it just tears the delts apart. But 2 sets on the sideways machine there. The way I do think is the best way to kind of approach the seat sideways is not actually having your hands in handles. Because as soon as you do that, you'll start to use your traps and you start to do this rather than doing a normal sideways. So I just kind of let more of my hands and then kind of like half tense my hands. So I've got some pressure and tension from the top of my shoulder down to my hand, and then just kick right out. From there you can do like a really nice like scooping motion up to the elbow and you're just demolish the delts. And then from there we did that singular superset that I've been doing for fucking donkeys now. And we're going to yap on about any time between my shoulders. Is like a front raise into the what I call a circle raise. I've seen John Meadows do them with like Evan Santapani, Fuad and Brett Wilkin and the likes from years ago. And I've been doing them religiously since about 2022. And I just feel like it fills in this whole gap. Felt like a press and a fly, just misses.
All I ever wanted was you, but you left me alone inside these empty, broken walls. And I can't see it clearly, but it's obvious. I know that you left me alone inside this empty, broken hall. And now you'll be the reason why my soul is tainted. Somebody help me, 'cause I'm feeling trapped and I don't know what to do. There's no one to save me from this hurt I feel deep within my bones. Did you ever think of me and see the things I did? Sold my soul and everything, I was to the lowest bid. Crawled into your poison dome, yet every single time you got into my mind, you got into my mind. But all I ever wanted was you, but you left me alone inside these empty, broken walls. And I can't see it clearly, but it's obvious. I know that you left me alone inside this empty, broken hall. And now you'll be the reason why my soul is tainted. So how can I fix this? 'Cause I need to stop the aching in my head. My heart is breaking, yeah, I'm tired of being stuck in the past. Did you ever think of me and see the things I did? Sold my soul and everything, I was to the lowest bid. Crawled into your poison dome, yet every single time you got into my mind, you got into my mind. But all I ever wanted was you, but you left me alone inside these empty, broken walls. And I can't see it clearly, but it's obvious. I know that you left me alone inside this empty, broken hall. And now you'll be the reason why my soul is tainted. The reason why my soul is tainted. You're the reason why my soul is tainted. You're the reason why my soul is tainted. You're the reason why my soul is tainted.
So shoulders done, finally got home. Finished up with triceps, so supersetted the like Cybex tricep extension machine. Doing a single arm because my elbows feel awfully kind of smooshed in on that machine. And then superset that with like just light machine dips to try to stretch my triceps as much as possible, and then supersetted seated crunches because I am trying to work on the old abs. This past prep was the first prep I think I've actually focused on training my abs, and yielded a much better look, like in my abs and thighs and my side triceps pose, which arguably is like a side abs shot. They looked far better. So I've been very lazy with training my abs this off season, but now that it's essentially like 6 months to a year till I'm getting back on stage, everything's kind of getting tuned and tweaked and turned up a notch. So just superset like a reverse grip push down with the EZ bar. Or the bent. I've heard some people call it the bent bar, which when someone says that to me, I think it's a gay bar, but maybe that's just me. Yeah, done. It's probably my shortest session of the week, that shoulder session, but it's decent, and everything's starting to kind of come back. We had a party and I got way too drunk, so that was 2 weeks ago, I think. Week and a half ago.
Yeah.
A week and a half ago. And everything's kind of getting back in place. That's probably what I've noticed the most this year, is now that I'm getting older, is what would maybe take me like 3 to 4 days to regain fullness, maybe it takes me a full week now. Like the strength will be there, but the overall fullness and the look just isn't. It just takes that much longer to, I wouldn't say fully refill the glycogen source, but it's like a regain on water and all this other stuff. But yeah, training is back to flying.